If you're a business owner manager of a business between 2 and 30 employees and you're watching this video, then you're probably looking for some advice with scaling a business. You've no doubt been running a business for a few years and are enjoying a certain level of success, but maybe you're beginning to feel that things are a little out of control. You might even be feeling overwhelmed, not sure if you're doing things right. You may have got where you are without even realizing quite how you got there and are wondering, how do you manage the next steps and how do you keep control of things? You may be increasingly coming across challenges managing team stress or cash flow pressures, and perhaps you also have half an eye on wanting to make sure you're building a valuable business, the kind of business that someone might want to buy at some point. And you may even be wondering if your business is in fact scalable. Scaling a business is not easy, and by now you probably realise that there isn't one simple tip or magic bullet that is suddenly going to deliver phenomenal success. And the stats prove it. Half of startups fail within 5 years, 2/3 within 10, and of all businesses, 99.3% remain with less than 50 employees, and in fact nearly 96% remain with less than 10 employees. In our experience of working with several hundred business owners like you over the last few years, there are two things that separate out those that successfully scale from those that do not. Firstly, working to a proven system and strategies to scale and build value, including an understanding of the scale-up journey and the difference from linear growth. In other words, properly planning and executing scaling up and not just drifting into growth. Secondly, understanding and harnessing the power of peer-to-peer working monthly with a small group of like-minded business owners that act as a sounding board of their peers who can share their experiences and help to overcome barriers to scaling up along the way, as well as keeping each other accountable to the key things that will scale their business and avoid getting distracted. So that's why we have developed Flight Academy, our structured scale-up system tailored to your needs for building value and scaling up businesses, helping business owners like you to grow profits, increase value and improve control, with the ultimate aim of gaining freedom and control that you sought when you started out in business in the first place. Flight Academy is the umbrella under which sit our services, providing all the tools owner-managers need to increase profits and value whilst making the business easier to manage. In the last 5 years alone, we have worked with over 450 business owners and assisted delivering an average increase in turnover of 29% and a 36% growth in profits within the first 12 months of working with us. Our objective is to double the value of each business that we work with within 2 years. Data from our 2021 Scale Up Challenges survey shows that in the last year, that's during the pandemic, businesses on our Smartboard service have increased headcount by 31.6% compared with the control group average of 7.5%. And 43% of Smartboard members report a greater than doubling of turnover since 3 years ago, with 34% showing growth of more than 20% in the last year despite the pandemic. What we do works, and if you would like to know more, then please do explore the content of these pages where we outline those key elements that make up Flight Academy, and you can request more details on each one by clicking on the appropriate button in each section.